Hello, Aries. This is your general reading for November 2020. This is good for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere where Aries resonates in your chart. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I don't know if I said that already. Doesn't matter. We're going to do past, present, future. Let's get into it. What's been going on in the recent past for my Aries? What's been going on in the recent past for my Aries? We have broken heart in the reverse. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify. Clarify broken heart in the reverse, which obviously, I mean, you got over something. You're healing, you're getting over something, a breakup, a job loss, something that, you know, you might have wanted but couldn't get. Also, you just could have had a rough 3 to 6 months as well. And things are finally looking better. All right, give me 4 cards. We have the Hermit in reverse, the Hierophant upright, the Justice card upright, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Mostly major arcana cards. So you could have been, again, you went through a time of healing, you went through a time of isolation, and you're finally coming out of it. You could be getting back into your spiritual practice. You could be finding a new spiritual practice. You could be changing a spiritual practice. Just the way that you see spirituality. You could be blending a couple of different, like philosophy and spirituality together. And kind of making your own thing that helps you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you know, deal with life or whatever. But I feel like also with the Justice card here, whatever you're doing spiritually is helping out things to balance. But also making things right. So if somebody did you wrong, say if somebody cheated on you or somebody snitched on you or something, by you taking the higher road, karma is going to take care of them for you. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be the one to do anything to this person or this situation. Like, just stay in your balanced self, keep working on yourself spiritually, and the universe is going to go ahead and take care of the situation for you. And it's showing that, you know, you don't have to work on it anymore. You don't have to put any more work. You don't have to worry about it anymore. The situation is taken care of for you. And if it has to do with a person or a job, you've decided to move on because you're like, screw that. Which, I mean, that's good, right? Yeah, totally. Alrighty. Give me a card for the present situation for my Aries people. Give me a card for the present situation for my Aries people. Some of you could have been dealing with a Taurus, I just heard. All right. 1 card for the present for my Aries. Caring connection in the reverse. Why did I put that other card back? I'm sorry. Where is your past card? But, you know, caring connection in the reverse. So it really could have done with could be dealing with a relationship. You were in a relationship or a connection, a situationship with somebody, and it could have, you know, ended. And so therefore, but I feel like you're over it though. I mean, it could be some lingering, you know, thoughts and like, man, how could that person do that to me? Or it could be a friendship as well. But I feel like you are coming out of it. But you might really, you know, wish that you could find somebody that would treat you right. All right, well, these are 4, so I'm going to take these 4. We have the Judgment card, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So it could have been that you were dealing with somebody that was dealing with two different people. You have two queens in here and one king and a judgment. So it could have been that somebody came back from the past and was dealing with two people, two women, two feminine energies. One that was more grounded, more financially well off, and then another one that was more, I would say, like kind of like the sexy type, you know, also more esoteric, more just fiery nature, you know. Or you could be the masculine in this situation, and the universe is bringing two people back. I said one would be more financially stable, more grounded, you know, maybe not as charismatic, but like more logical. And then another one that is more fiery, more passionate. The sex might be better, more kind of intuitive, but they don't stay around for a long time. They're here for a good time, maybe not a long time. And so it has you in a place where you're not sure what to do, you know, so that's why the carrying connection is in the reverse. Is it now or soon you're going to have to be faced with the decision of the past, and it could be both of them from the past that you've dealt with, or it could be one's new, one is from the past, but definitely you're going to have to figure out what is the better option for you. Or you could just say, you know, screw both of y'all, honestly, but they're both upright, so I feel like they're not bad options at all. But I feel like the more grounded one would be more your speed, because it's the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's the pair. You know, the Queen of Wands is the odd man or odd woman out. What's this Judgment about? The Queen of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of people in this. Or in the Six of Cups in reverse. So the Judgment is about, it's a past thing, exactly. Like a past person is coming back, and it could have felt like a soulmate relationship, or it could have been a really fun, carefree relationship, but a lot of negative emotions got in the way. A lot of jealousy, a lot of, could have been narcissism, a lot of gaslighting, manipulation. And so even though you had a strong attraction to this person, you decided to let it die. And for some reason, there's something left that needs to be resolved, which is why this person is coming back, or it might not even be the same person for some of you. For some of you, they just might remind you of that person. They could even look like the person you used to deal with, but they have a lot of the same characteristics, a lot of the same mannerisms. They might even say a lot of the same things, and you're like, okay, deja vu, Twilight Zone, you know? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Ten of Swords reverse. The Lovers reverse. Oof. Huh. So, the Queen of Pentacles. Ugh. Yeah, you might not end up being with that person. You might decide that it's, even though it's like a better match, you might just, it's too much of a headache with this person for some reason. And again, you have a divine, like this is my like divine union for major, and this is my like soulmate for minor. And so there's a lot of soulmate, like deep connection energy going on here, but I feel like the earthy energy, you're like, man, you're too much, there's too much mental like fuckery going on. And even though I feel like you're a part of who I am, like the best thing for me to do is just part ways, because it's too stressful with you. Let's see with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the Page of Pentacles reverse with the what the shit with the Six of Wands reverse. So, ooh, Either way it goes, it seems like maybe you're in an area where dating is just not working out for you. Maybe that's the lesson to be learned. Like, even when you only have, and this sounds shitty, even only when you have two options, when you have some options, most people want to choose an option because an option is better than, being alone. But maybe right now, like, part of the lesson is to really be alone and kind of like work on yourself. Yeah, so the Seven of Cups, with the Ace of Cups reversed, like trying to learn not everything glitters is gold. And instead of working on finding love externally, like right now you're in a place of trying to find love internally. You're working, for me, when this is upright, it's more external love. And when this is reversed, it's internal love, like working on your own self-love. So you're trying to figure out, you're in a place where you're starting to find out or realize that you've been looking for your stability and security in other people. And now the universe is trying to show you, like, hey, like, you're good with other people. Like, you're not a shitbag to other people. But now we need to learn how to love yourself so you can raise your standards with people. So you know how to say no to people. So you know how to say, you know what, this is what I expect from you. And if you don't give me this, then you are no longer going to be a part of my life. Stop giving people 2, 3, 9, 24 chances and cutting them off as soon as you see that they are not going to meet your standards or treat you the way that you want to be treated. Not saying to be like, you better treat me like the fucking Queen of England or you're out of here. But you know your worth, you're learning your worth, and you're knowing what you can deserve or what you do deserve, and that you're willing to wait for somebody to come in your life to meet that, and man, that shit is for real. I'm 34, been single forever. My choice, though, because I'm crazy and I find something wrong with everybody. But, when I went through a very bad karmic relationship, and through it showed me I had to wake up and I had to realize what self-esteem was, that nobody on this earth can make me feel bad about myself unless I give them the permission to. And I've realized now at this day and age, you can say anything you want to me. Say anything. Could care less. Could not care less. Because I don't give you the permission to make me feel bad about myself, because I don't feel bad about myself. It's like telling me I have 16 arms. That's not going to make me sad or upset, because it's totally irrelevant to who I am. But through that relationship, I kept waiting, and there was guys that I met there. I'm like, God, you are physically perfect, but you don't really put in enough effort, and it was hard for me to be like, I gotta let you go, man. And I finally met somebody that is just, I've never had somebody treat me so well and be so helpful and be so genuine. Like, it's been awesome, and I'm really glad that I waited, So, just, throwing it out there. All right, near future. What's the near future for my Aries people? Near future for my Aries people. One card. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, okay. So you got yin yang. That's a good number to end on. 22. Whoa. 22. Which is interesting. So you go from the 9, the broken heart, cycles ending, things coming to a close, phases coming to a close. Then you go to the 5. Right now you're presently in the 5 energy, which is all about change. And it's 1 + 4 = 5. 1 is all about the individual, your own reality, your own, how you express yourself, who you are. And then the 4 is about the physical world, about manifestation, about things that are tangible. So the change you're going through right now is change within yourself in order to change your reality. As above, so below, as within, so without. Right? So in the near future, Then you have 2-2, double 2. 2-2 is all about alignment, being in the right place at the right time, being aligned with what you've been asking for, and also, for me, it's about duality. So also it can mean relationships, also possible new friendships. But 2 plus 2 equals 4, again, manifestation. And with the yin card, so upright is yin, reverse is yang. So with the yin, it's all about the yin energy, the more feminine energy, which is all about intuition, creativity, and self-reflection. It's taking a pause, not trying to be so action oriented, but being, letting yourself relax, doing self-care, and just letting yourself just go with the flow. You're not trying to force anything. You're just letting things be. And if it's yours, it's yours. And if it's not, it's not. If it's the right time, it is. If it's not, it's fine. Like, that everything will fall into place as it's supposed to. So you're not trying to force anything to happen. Usually that's when the magic happens. As soon as you stop trying to will things into existence, the resistance drops. And once the resistance drops, then that allows that doorway to open for things to manifest in the tangible 3D world. So congratulations. All right, so clarify for me this yin card for the near future. Why is the yin card here for the near future? For my Aries. Thank you, Spirit. 4 cards. All right, come on now. 10 of Pentacles. All right. The Chariot in reverse. Okay. Okay, the King of Wands. So you are feeling yourself with the 9 of Swords reverse. Look at that. I mean, that's perfectly what I just explained what's coming up. The only thing... Give me a second. I'm hearing like a lot of messages at one time. So with you focusing more on who you are and on the inside world, and stop becoming it's like you've been a reverse reflection. So the way that the world works, our reality works, and I love that quantum physics is starting to put solid facts of this is how it works. We are observers, and our reality is created by our observations. All right? Particles will react differently depending on who is looking at it. Not confuse scientists at first, because one person looked at it and was like, a particle acts this way. Then another did and was like, nah, it acts this way. And then another one looked at it and was like, no, both of y'all are wrong. It acts this way. And that's when they realized, holy crap, it's based on the observer. Mind blown when I found that out. So by focusing more on yourself and working through those issues that have skewed your perception and your reality, and healing those and letting those things go, forgiving who you need to forgive, you might end up doing, we just had a new moon. You might end up doing a full moon ritual for this month. Or for next month. It'd be next month. Anyways, you are bringing in a new level of not only abundance, but stability within yourself. And that also could bring in a connection that you will be able to settle down with and have a family with. In the card, you see that not only, where's my wand? Here we go. So in this card, you see that it's not only, a woman and a man. You also have 2 dogs, you have a cute little kid, and you have, an older family person, or it could even be a mentor for one of you, or I'm hearing landlord, I don't know. But see, you have the whole family thing going on, so it's not only just financial security, it's emotional security, it's mental security, it's all around security. But with the 7 of, or with the Chariot reverse, again, I feel like it's a period of taking a pause, because the Chariot is about, forward momentum. A lot of times, spiritually, but also could be physically, and leaving your comfort zone and learning to blend your light and dark side of yourself. But it's like right now, you again are just like really internally focused, and you're trying to deal with your past more than trying to create your future. But by healing your past, you are creating your future, and you're creating a better future for you. So you're just feeling yourself, you're being in your own energy, your own, fire sign, and you're letting go of all those burdens and anxieties that have been haunting you, because you're finally learning that you are more powerful than anybody has ever. You are more than anybody that has ever tried to put you down. You are more than anything that has, tried to hold you back. Like, you are realizing that all those beliefs, those negative beliefs about you it's like a bubble. All you have to do, it's an illusion. All you have to do is pop it. And so pop all of those. It's false. False! Let me get a real quick advice card from you for my crystal oracle deck. All right. Give me one card for advice for my Aries. Give me one card of advice for my Aries. One card of advice for my Aries. Thank you, Spirit. That doesn't feel right. There we go. Tiger's Eye. A lot of people have been getting Tiger's Eye. So, we'll put that right there. Tiger's Eye. Number 9, again, things wrapping up. A new phase, a new cycle is about to happen. So Tiger's Eye is about empowerment. Tiger's Eye symbolizes prosperity and encourages the right use of power. It balances your needs with those of others, finding solutions. Self-understanding. A child of the sun and earth with untold powers, you make your own fate. Assert yourself wisely. Bring hidden talents to the fore and accept your imperfections. There's a tendency towards obsessiveness or becoming spaced out. Ground yourself, which walking outside barefoot is great. Explore past lives to discover causes of these traits. Deal sensibly with day-to-day reality and face challenges boldly. Divination. Unlock your creativity. Find prosperity and lasting success. Long journeys and celebrations lie ahead. Your personal power, confidence, and energy are high. Use them wisely. Commit to goals. Distinguish between wishful thinking and what you really need. Assist friends to gain their heart's desire. Past lives throw light on the current situation. Doing what gives you joy increases your well-being. All right? So this is all about being empowered and using your solar plexus chakra and your third eye chakra, using your intuition and your own personal power to create the world that you want. All right? So I hope that resonates, guys, and you guys take care, love, and light.